2025 has delivered an absolutely stacked slate of cinema, and today we're counting down the top 15 must-watch movies of the year. This lineup is packed with spectacle and intensity, from earth-shattering alien invasions and mind-bending sci-fi epics, to dark fantasy-ruthless gunfights, throw and heart-pounding sports dramas, razor-sharp crime thrillers, and survival stories where a single wrong move means total disaster, and you're staring at a lineup designed to completely take over your nights. Black Bag, 2025.
Who's the suspect?
Your wife.
I can feel when you want.
British intelligence officer George Woodhouse is tasked with uncovering the source of a leak involving a top-secret program known as Severus. Suspicion soon falls on his wife, Catherine, herself an intelligence operative, forcing George into an agonizing conflict between duty and devotion. Given 1 week, he gathers 4 additional suspects for a tense dinner where secrets simmer and allegiances strain. As betrayals surface and the truth closes in, George must choose whether to protect his country or the woman he loves. Companion, 2025.
Iris, wake up.
What are you doing? Shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
Newly in love, Iris and Josh join friends for a weekend getaway at Sergei's secluded lake estate, seeking laughter and escape. The group's raucous first night feels idyllic, but by morning a chilling truth emerges. One guest is not who they appear to be. As secrets unravel and suspicion spreads, friendships fracture and survival instincts take hold. Forced to confront betrayal, fear, and a hidden past, Iris must fight to survive and uncover the truth behind a once carefree retreat. Heads of State, 2025.
My mission is to deliver you to the most secure location on this continent.
When a foreign adversary targets global leaders, UK Prime Minister Sam Clarke and US President Will Derringer are forced into an uneasy alliance. Pulled from diplomacy into danger, they must evade assassins, expose conspirators, and rely on one another's strengths. Amid explosive set pieces, high-stakes chases, and sharp banter, mutual respect grows where suspicion once ruled. Together, they race to stop an international conspiracy, discovering that true leadership sometimes requires trusting the most unlikely ally. F1, the movie, 2025.
Hope it's not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast.
Sonny Hayes, a retired Formula One champion, is drawn back into the world of racing when a struggling team offers him one final chance at redemption. Paired with a reckless young rookie, Sonny must impart lessons of speed, discipline, and resilience while confronting his own haunted past. As engines roar and rivalries ignite, mentor and protege learn that redemption is not found solely on the podium, but in the courage to race again and trust each other. The film blends high-octane sports drama with the cost of second chances. NOVOCAINE, 2025.
Can you feel this?
Definitely feeling something.
Nathan, an ordinary man incapable of feeling physical pain, turns his rare condition into a weapon when the woman he loves is kidnapped. Immune to injury, he becomes a relentless force, enduring brutal fights and reckless stunts to save her. As he descends into a violent criminal underworld, dark humor and unexpected tenderness emerge, revealing how vulnerability and courage can coexist. His journey fuses action and comedy into a bloody, chaotic quest for love and justice. Deep Cover, 2025.
We told our bosses that we were about to bring in 3 major players, not a bunch of clowns.
Clowning is an art.
3 improv actors, Kat, Marlon, and Hugh, are recruited by police to infiltrate London's criminal underworld. Armed with quick wit, false identities, and improvisational skill, they attempt to embed themselves within a dangerous gang. Their comic instincts clash with real-world peril as schemes spiral out of control. Loyalties are tested, and the boundary between performance and reality blurs. Facing violence and moral reckoning, the trio must improvise their way to survival, learning that courage, friendship, and a perfectly timed lie can mean the difference between life and disaster. Mickey 17, 2025.
On Earth, nothing was working out, and I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You're applying to be an expendable? You read through the paperwork.
Yeah.
Mickey 17 is an expendable crew member on a brutal colonization mission to the frozen planet Niflheim, assigned to deadly tasks no one else will take. Each time he dies, a new version awakens, carrying fragments of memory and an evolving sense of identity. As clones are recycled and dark truths surface, Mickey questions who owns his life and whether endless sacrifice is justified. Facing betrayal, uneasy alliances, and the planet's unforgiving cold, he must choose between obedience and the dangerous hope of freedom. The Naked Gun, 2025.
Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head saying over and over.
Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., following in his father's footsteps, stumbles through Los Angeles law enforcement with earnest absurdity. When a device known as the primordial law of toughness is stolen during a staged bank robbery, Drebin uncovers a deadly conspiracy tied to a suspicious car crash. Reassigned and ridiculed, he pursues the case with slapstick determination, seeking guidance from his late father. Amid disguises, pratfalls, and improbable luck, Drebin must solve the murder, save his department, and prove that chaos can still catch a criminal. Last Breath, 2025.
I will come back for you, but you have to get yourself back to the top. I can't rescue you if I can't find you. Understand?
Seasoned saturation diver Chris is trapped hundreds of feet beneath the ocean following a catastrophic accident. Above the surface, his crew battles violent seas, failing equipment, and dwindling oxygen reserves in a desperate race against time. As hours drag on and hope wanes, courage and ingenuity are pushed to their limits. Friends risk everything, confronting fear and the ocean's unforgiving silence, determined to pull him back from the abyss. Their ordeal becomes a testament to survival, sacrifice, and the fragile bond among those who dare the deep to remain buried. The Accountant 2, 2025.
These ideas in your head, good for you. Let's get ourselves killed. I can feel them come.
Christian Wolf, a brilliant yet morally complex forensic accountant, is drawn into a deadly mystery following the murder of the Treasury Secretary. Using his extraordinary numerical insight and unconventional tactics, he reconstructs hidden ledgers and uncovers a web of corruption reaching powerful adversaries. As allies fall and threats mount, Wolf must balance justice with survival while confronting painful memories and formidable enemies. His quiet precision becomes a lethal asset in a high-stakes pursuit of truth that could dismantle institutions and offer redemption. Play Dirty, 2025.
A bit of a problem. I'm looking for a girl.
Was this an amorous inquiry?
She killed everyone on my last job.
Master Thief Parker assembles a crew of elite criminals for the heist of a lifetime. What starts as a meticulously planned operation rapidly descends into betrayal, bloodshed, and a ruthless confrontation with New York's organized crime syndicates. As loyalties fracture and danger intensifies, Parker must rely on cunning, grit, and raw survival instinct to outmaneuver enemies on both sides of the law. In a world where trust is lethal, only those willing to play dirty can win. Playdate 2025.
Dad's never taken you for pizza?
Jeff's not my dad. He just took me.
Brian, recently fired and now a stay-at-home father, agrees to a playdate with another dad, Jeff Amon, who appears charming but proves dangerously unpredictable. What begins as casual coffee and playground small talk quickly escalates into mounting mishaps, spilled secrets, and bursts of comic violence. As chaos erupts, Brian scrambles to protect his child and his self-respect, uncovering unexpected courage and an unlikely new friendship. By sunset, suburban calm is shattered, and Brian learns that parenthood can be chaotic, perilous, and strangely liberating. The Gorge, 2025.
The Gorge is the door to hell. And we're standing guard at the gate.
Elite operatives Levi and Dresa are stationed in guard towers on opposite sides of a mysterious gorge. Their mission is to protect humanity from an unseen evil lurking below. Though isolated, they form a bond across the divide, sharing fragments of hope amid constant vigilance. When the cataclysmic threat finally emerges, their fragile trust is put to the test. Together, they must summon courage, strength, and sacrifice to confront the darkness, proving that even in isolation, loyalty and love can illuminate the abyss. Ballerina, 2025.
How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
A young assassin Eve, trained in the lethal traditions of the Ruscaroma, is driven by grief after her father's murder. Sorrow hardens into a relentless quest for vengeance. Guided by discipline but fueled by rage, she moves with both grace and brutality through a violent underworld. Crossing paths with legendary figures such as John Wick, Eve's journey becomes a trial of loyalty, endurance, and justice. Her fight is not merely for revenge but for reclaiming her place in a merciless world. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel to see future videos about suggested movies and television shows.